Hey guys, Haz here at Shield K9. 3 years ago, I decided I was not going to suck at the sport of IGP anymore. And what I mean by that was that I had been involved in the sport of IGP for over 8 years prior to that. I had titled multiple dogs and, trained at different clubs and so on and so forth, been to training groups, all the usual stuff that those of you in dog sport do. But I had never really stood on the podium. I had never had consistent results. I wasn't the winner that I aspired to be. And 3 years ago, I said, this is enough. It is time to change everything that I'm doing. It's time to take this seriously. I'm spending all this time and money. It's time to really apply myself to this and figure out how to be a winner. And I'm going to share 3 of the things that I did in order to go from accomplishing nothing much to obviously undeniable results, easy to look them up, so on and so forth, in just 3 years. In just the span of 3 years. And the reason I'm going to share this with you is because I know some of you are right now where I was at 3 years ago. So hopefully this helps you. Number 1, systems-based approach. Stop muddling through your dog training. I see so many people go out there without a plan. Time and time again, session after session, they go out there without a plan, and then they wonder why their dog lacks what we in dog training call a good foundation. A good foundation is key to success. Follow a system. There are multiple successful dog training systems out there that have proven results and success, including mine, my full power training system. I followed my system from A to Z. I committed to it. I did not quit when the going got tough. I did not quit when I had a bad session. I pushed and I pushed and I pushed and I pushed because I had a systemic stepped approach that I followed to get to that outcome. And outcomes are measured in increments. So you might want a good dumbbell retrieve. You might want a dog that commits to the track. You might want a nice bark and hold. But what is your systemic approach that introduces progressive overload to the dog in a way that makes sense, that yields those results? You don't even have to come up with your own system, guys. People have done it for you. There are multiple successful dog training systems, as I already alluded to. Pick one, commit to it, follow it. Stop listening to so-and-so on the internet or so-and-so at your club that's been doing it for 30 years but has never accomplished anything if you want to be successful. Number 2, success leaves clues. There is no virtue in losing. And I see this, and it's a problem in dog sport, where handlers that are not successful, they might have been in dog sport for 20 plus years, but they've never accomplished anything. There's an epidemic of this. There's so many people that are doing that. And that's fine if all they want to do is just go out there and have fun with their dog and they never really wanted to accomplish anything. But I see the quintessential crab in the bucket syndrome, where people want to pull other people down to their level instead of raising them up. Just because you don't want to really win or you don't care about winning doesn't mean you shouldn't support that young guy or that young girl that says, you know what, I want to come in here and I want to stand on the podium and I want to have optimal results with my dog and I want to go into trials with a reasonable level of confidence and not just hopes and prayers, right? There is an epidemic of handlers trying to ascribe virtue to losing. And what I mean by that is this. Oh, so-and-so only wins because they do X horrible thing or Y horrible thing to their dog. Their dog only goes out on the trial field and beats the brakes off of my dog, showing enthusiasm, commitment, and reliability far beyond what my dog is capable of because I'm a good person and a good trainer and they're a mean, evil person. Think about the lack of logic involved in that. And yet I see this over and over again. Guys, I don't know about other dog sports. We're speaking now about IGP. Your dog needs to be enthusiastic, committed, and powerful in all the exercises. The dogs don't lie. If somebody is going out there time and time again and having a dog that does that, or multiple dogs that do that, you need to start trying to figure out what that person is doing if your dog isn't doing that. Success leaves clues. And one of the things that I did was I ignored all the blah, blah, blah. I focused on the people that were successful and I tried to learn from them, whether it was an online learning, whether it was an in-person learning, right? There is always clues to success. You are not the first one. Follow those clues. Number 3, and this one's big. Execute, analyze, execute. I see a lot of people going out there and trialing their dog and then not analyzing or changing anything that they've done, whether they did it well, whether things didn't go well, and in most cases, let's face it, things don't generally go quite well, right? Execute, analyze, execute. After you trial, if things went well, I guarantee you there are still things within the routines that you did, obedience, protection, tracking, whatever sport you're in, that did not go well. Why didn't they go well? Look at your training. Well, in my training, I'm doing X, Y, and Z for my dumbbell retrieve, but yet in the trial, the dumbbell retrieves are not good. What is the translation issue here? Maybe I need to try this. Maybe I need to consult with this person or that person and change something I'm doing, right? Always analyze a performance. If it didn't go well, guess what? It's not all about what went wrong. There's also things that even when it didn't go well, like for instance, at the WSV for me a couple months ago, my dog did not do the send out, but there were parts of my obedience routine that I really liked, and I saw stuff that I'd been doing in training translate onto the field. And then there was stuff I was doing in training that did not translate onto the field, right? And even in failure, there are positives to take away. But there's also things that, hey, this thing that I'm doing, and I've tried it multiple times, it's not working. It's time to dispense with this, change it up, and move to something else. Try something else. Consult with somebody else. Execute again. Get out there and do it again. See what happens. See what works. Consistently analyze the data from all your performances and adjust your training moving forward. And guess what? Here's the kicker, guys. From dog to dog, what you do needs to change. So what I do, for instance, with my dog Gage, I cannot do it with Chico. And what I do that works for Chico does not necessarily work for Gage. And this is why consistent critical analysis of your performances in all phases is necessary in order to be successful. So guys, following these 3 principles, I was able to go from no podiums to multiple podiums in 3 short years, not just with 1 dog, but with 2 dogs, including 2 world team appearances, 1 resulting in a top 10 finish. I'm going to continue to apply these principles to my dog sport career, and I expect that they will yield more success. I hope I see you guys on the field soon.